This has become a now famous tweet, the talk of the town, you could say. And why? Well, it's because of the irony. DMG, who's the global communications lead, I don't even know what that means, communications manager, he's the community manager, tweeted out just 10 days ago at the time I'm recording this video, we need to build momentum and maintain it. Let's effing do this thing. Now, while I will say I'm all for Bungie wanting to have that enthusiasm and chase after building Destiny 2 back up from the ground, the timing of this could not have been any worse, right? And everyone is pointing this out on social media, and it's become kind of a meme now about building momentum because this was 10 days ago, and we have just experienced arguably the worst 10 days in Destiny's history. The Steam reviews on Destiny 2 have turned into overwhelmingly negative, with just 14% of new people playing the game saying they actually enjoy the Edge of Fate. We had Bungie announced that they were going to nerf solo ops in the TWID, to which the entire community unleashed so much backlash that they had to revert that, along with many other changes. I mean, the last few TWIDs have felt completely tone deaf. On top of that, the Ash and Iron major update has just recently went live, and to say it's not successful or that it has fallen flat would be an understatement. It has brought very little population increase. Most people are roasting it because we've brought back the plague lands now, but there's no Siva, so really it's just the lands. The new activity, Reclaim, is not very good. And it brought with it a ton of just broken things and bugs and problems. It's been ridiculous, right? The Ash and Iron update has been terrible. And the portal issues continue to persist even into month 2 now of Edge of Fate. The TWIDs are only infuriating people more and more each time. And on top of that, we had the Movie of the Week controversy in the TWID, where someone was like, hey, have you molested any Twitch streamers recently? Which is just an absolutely insane statement to say, one, in a YouTube video at all, but let alone a Bungie endorsed YouTube video. Like, what are we doing? Like, why are we endorsing this, Bungie? What the hell is going on here? Then on top of that, to make matters even worse, we have the Iron Banner armor incident, where it has now been all but proven that Bungie was going to bring us a new Iron Banner armor set that would be earnable in-game. But instead of doing that, they brought us a reprise set. They took the new set that looked awesome and epic. They took it out of Iron Banner, put it behind Eververse, and then brought us a reprised set from like 7 years ago. This is something that Bungie has done in the past, where when they develop cosmetics for activities, they take the better looking cosmetic and put it behind a paywall, and take the uglier, not as attractive cosmetic, and they allow us to get that from playing the game. This has been a heavy criticism for a while now, and it's something that we know is true because former Bungie devs have come forward saying that that is the exact strategy that they use. Now, you could argue that that is just capitalism and that is just a smart strategy. Of course, you want to make the more attractive armor set make you money, especially when you're a company that needs to make money to pay your employees, right? You have some hundreds of employees, even after all the layoffs. So you could criticize it to some degree, but it gets a little bit frustrating, especially when you're paying money for all these things. And we understand that these decisions are made at a certain point, but it's frustrating when you tell the community, hey, we're giving you guys a new Iron Banner armor set, and then you revert that. You lie, you change that to a reprised armor set. That's the real problem. Not just the strategy, but the execution was the problem. Because if you told us, hey, you guys are getting a reprised armor set and some new weapon, one new weapon and 2 reprised weapons, right? That's what's happening. We'd have been like, okay, cool, this is great, whatever, da-da-da. We'll hop in and we'll play some Iron Banner, not a big deal. But it's when you switch, it's when you do the switch up. That's the problem. When you do the switcheroo, when you try to bamboozle everyone, when you say one thing and do another, that's when you get the community really riled up and really angry, and rightly so. Like, people are mad about the last 10 days. And the craziest part is that it all started with this. This is now going to be like the famous last words right here. We need to build momentum and maintain it. There has been zero momentum building since the moment this was tweeted out. This is almost like a, it's almost like, I don't even know what that is called. What is it called when something is like does the exact opposite, you know? This has been just completely a disaster, right? What is it called when you do nothing but lose momentum? What does that mean? What is that even called? But either way, it's crazy. And this is what a lot of people have talked about. Building momentum has become a trending catchphrase within the Destiny 2 forums, within Destiny 2 Twitter. It's all referencing this right here. And it comes from being sarcastic, right? Really building that, like the idea is, oh, you're really building that momentum, huh, Bungie, right? You just pissed everyone off with the Iron Banner stuff. You just pissed everyone off with the Twids. Really building that momentum, eh? Right? Like, that's the whole point of it. I want to see momentum get built for the game. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to see the game crash and burn. I'm not a fan of that. I've already invested how many thousands of hours now in this damn game? We're sitting on almost 25,000 hours at the time of recording this video. An ungodly amount of hours. I don't want this game to crash and burn. All right? I want them to actually build momentum. But when you say one thing and do another, when you say one thing and the opposite effect happens, you can't help but scratch your head of what is going on here. What is happening? How can we say things like this and get the results that we've just gotten? That's crazy. What a time. What a time to be a Destiny player, huh? Let me know what you think down in the comment section below.